bienvenue chez Tim. Quand l'automne arrive et il commence à faire frais, c'est le moment de penser d'une bonne soupe. Aujourd'hui, je propose châtaignes avec le potimarron. If you are fortunate enough to find a Hokkaido squash, then you just use that to make this. That's the actual potimarron in French. For the rest of us, an acorn squash will have to suffice. And what I like to do is start by browning this in cast iron until it gets a nice caramel to it. And we'll have to do this, we'll have to flip it over on to do both sides. But I put just a little bit of olive oil in to help the process along. And since Hokkaido squash is very rich, a nice addition to that would be a few roasted chestnuts. So we can put those in there and roast them some more. Back when I lived in Paris, I used to ride my bike in the Bois de Boulogne, and in the fall the chestnuts would fall off the trees and hit you on the helmet. Unfortunately, they were not the kind you could actually eat, otherwise I would have gathered them up and taken them home. So with this, just I think a few grains of fleur de sel will start that process going. And to make it even quicker, just put a lid on it. I have here our squash, which I have taken off. I've removed the skin from it, and there's the chestnuts. So this goes right into a blender. Could not be easier to make. Then a pinch of French quatre épices. You could use American pumpkin pie spice and it would be just as good, if not probably better. And a little bit of chicken stock. I will confess that is not homemade, but I was in a hurry. So let's just give that a good start. If you had wanted to make this vegan, you could have used vegetable stock instead of chicken stock at that point. And you could put some coconut cream into it. I'm using Crème fraîche because I happen to like the flavor of that a lot. And we're going to give that just a little bit more stock. Let's see. Here is the final product. And ideally now you'll want to warm that up, and then we'll put that into a soup bowl. I've warmed the soup, and we're going to put that into a nice little bowl here. Notice that is not terribly thick. It's not thick and not too hot. It's just right. And to decorate this, I think rather simply, perhaps just a little bit of spiral of crème fraîche in there. And I have a little potato. I've made these out of potato starch, and they're clear potato chips, which are kind of pretty. They have a nice autumn-like color to them. And really the only other thing you might want to do is put a little color, so we could put a few leaves of parsley or some kind of other herb that you might have around. This is a beautiful autumn soup and just wonderful for these days that are getting shorter and cooler. As always, bon appétit.